What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another BTS video of Sunday services. All right, guys. So as I was saying in the last video, about me just getting started and about consistency, guys, please let me know if this is the type of content that you all want to see from me. I'm gonna have other content pieces, of course. Desk, like sitting behind my desk doing talking headshots, product reviews, tech reviews, equipment, even softwares that I utilize to help me out, and things like that. So please, 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 in the comments, guys, I want to make sure I'm bringing value to you all. Let me know what you want to see. But the behind the scenes is going to be something I definitely do. And it's not always going to be Sunday services. It's going to be other things that I do and other events that I have as well. So yeah, y'all just let me know. Please let me know what y'all want to see. So one thing about when you're doing church photography, videography, for me, you really gotta. A lot of people can take good pictures. A lot of people can take good video. You really have to have an eye for this. Some people say that they were like, man, you are anointed to capture, people in like worship and just capture these moments that are just so amazing and God gifted you. But that's really, really an important thing. Cause like I said, everybody can take pictures, or a lot of people can pick up a camera and take a decent picture, take a decent video. But what's going to separate you from others, doing different styles of things and variation of things and different angles. I love shooting between things, having something in foreground, having my subject in focus and something else out of focus if I can. But I really try to capture those moments. So yeah. And guys, again, consistency. Even I'm hoping that I inspire someone to say, hey, if he took years before and I tried before, I do believe, doing the YouTube thing and it didn't work. But if he can start now and he can be consistent and he can post, and hey, I can do the same thing. Because with this, I'm documenting this journey, guys, but I'm also looking to inspire and educate others along the way. Okay, so I don't want you all to just be thinking it's all about me, because it's not. Because it could be somebody else in my same situation that I was in or I'm currently in that's just kind of feeling like kind of overthinking it and things like that and trying to be perfect. Of course, like I said in the last video, done is better than perfect, because perfect never gets done. Doing is better than perfection. Just do it. So yeah, and I'm working on my consistency. My thing is I'm trying to post at least once a week, very minimum. Because it's a planning you got to do, editing you got to do. That's minimum, and I got to work on shorts and things like that. So I'll probably in another video talk about, once I get it down packed, like my workflow for YouTube, or just kind of my process of it and things like that. I'm also doing what do you do? Because I'm showing you all this content, but I also want to make another video showing you all what happens in post. Like what happens when you got all of these SD cards, all of these solid state drives, all of this footage, images, raw images, unedited videos. What do you do when you get home? What do you do when you get all this stuff? And it's a whole nother process just for that. And I shoot 4K. So man, the sizes be huge, So typically what I do is I have my portable SSDs, and I put as soon as I get a chance, it need to be that same day for sure, I get my SD cards and I back it up into my portables. And in terms of my portables, I will, edit from. And the solid state drives are a little faster, so it's good directly editing from it. I currently use Final Cut Pro for most of my projects. Sometimes I use CapCut for some shorts or some reels, but I've kind of transitioned back into Final Cut for horizontal and reels. And then once my footage is on that, which I haven't been doing lately, I have two desktop like backup drives, the big ones. One G Technology and the other one I think is WD. One on like 6 terabytes, the other one 8, I think. So I try to back it up with that. But then eventually those will get stored. And my thing is I had to just buy more. But I'm trying to come up with a way that I can do it digitally as well, back up. And this way you can have like you can have like a cloud storage, and you can access it from like a portal, or like I can't get my words straight, y'all, for that. But I'm trying to go to where it's easy for me to back up all my stuff as well. So yeah, let's get back, man. Let's get back into the video. And as you can see, like I said, I'm going back and forth between photos and videos. I finally got it down packed and got a camera that make it quicker. I think I could just hit the switch from going photos to videos and just making sure my white balances are the same. That's why I'm so quick to get a video and a photo, and I love that. So as you see, I just go around the room, getting different angles. I tell you what though, last Monday I did a women's conference. Well, it was like a night thing that I think they do quarterly, and I was like, you know what? I had one of my EOS R on a gimbal, and I was telling myself, because right now I got my rig on, and sometimes the rigging with the weight, it kind of stops you from, not really, but it kind of prohibits you from getting these creative angles and things you want to get because of how, the weight of it. But I'm thinking about going back to taking everything off, including the cage, and having the lens up there and just the body, just so I can get some other creative shots by having it light, and I got a handle and everything up there. So yeah, guys, like I said, just bringing you all another BTS. I hope you all are enjoying this. And this is the first church I go to on Sundays. Then I have another church after this, and then I have my home church after that. So my Sundays are pretty packed. And like I said, I try to come back and get them. I get them out the photos. And I actually think I'm going to get to a point to where I show in the service how I do things. So I had a trial and error with this as far as when I'm going to sit down on my laptop and not miss anything to upload the photos. And I think I found right at the given time, and when they're doing tithe and offering, and when they do the announcements, as far as they actually say it in person, their announcements, and they have some things on the LED wall like flyers. That's when I try to take the time to hurry up and upload the photos, or at least get it started. Not upload it, but dump it into the solid state drive, and then have a folder for that, and then I'll pull it into Lightroom, and then when she's about to speak, I just switch the SD card from my camera, because what I do is I have one SD card for like when I do the beginning things, and I get another SD card when I'm doing a long format. Because when a long format is recording, while she's recording, I leave my camera up in the front, and I go back to my laptop, and I'm able to, do what I got to do and finish things up, and then finally post it to Facebook. As you can see right here, that's kind of what I'm starting to do now. And this allows me to do the uploads during service. And sometimes people can get it days after, things like that. But this just makes it easy. You have to try to find a time and time it to where you can do all this, and I pretty much got it down packed for this one as well. So yeah, I'm naming my folders, and I could probably do a whole separate video on how I name the folders, how I organize, how I back up, and things like that. I still have to get better with it, because like I said, I want to do like a cloud storage, even with the hard drives, the desk hard drives as well. So yeah. So guys, again, this is another BTS video. Let me all know if this is valuable to you. Let me know if this is all what you want to continue to see. I'm looking to do a few of these a month as well. And like I said, review, because people like to see real world, like what you out actually doing and what you're using and things like that. I'm going to have it set up to where I can have some of the things that I use in the description below, with the affiliates working on that as well. Again, y'all, I'm just documenting the journey. I want you all to do the same thing, because sometimes we can overthink it and saying it need to be to create what you do, but just document the process. Just document what you're doing. So yeah, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this. More videos going to be coming soon. Oh, this year when I had to get on top of where camera one was at, get up a little higher as far as height and take a picture, because this is a baby dedication. And take a picture of this here as well. So yeah, guys, stay tuned. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, show love, just starting out, comment, click the bell notification so when I upload, you'll be the first ones to know. All right, y'all, this your boy Jay Henderson. We out. Hope you enjoyed this video.